Hey guys, it's Katie from Mode Beauty Therapy. I'm just here to talk a little bit more about eyelash extensions. What are they? Why do you want them? Why do you need them? So eyelash extensions are amazing. Been around the US since about 2003. Using synthetic lashes to help enhance your natural look. It helps to give you thicker, more beautiful and natural looking lashes. So there's two basic kinds of lashes. There's classic and there's volume. What's the difference? So basically the way I explain to my clients is classic lashes are based on a 1-to-1 ratio, which means if these were your lashes, you're gonna have one real lash to one lash extension. So if you have 40 lashes per eye, we can put on, as long as they're healthy, we can put on 40 eyelash extensions onto each of those lashes. Volume lashes, the way I explain those is it's a 1-to-2 to like a 1-to-4 ratio. So again, if these were your lashes, we're putting 2, 3, or 4 lashes per natural lash. So why would you want that? It helps to give you more of a fluffy, full look. It's great for people who naturally just don't have a lot of lashes to help kind of fill in the gaps. Say these were your lashes, like rock on. Say these were your lashes and you had this gap. Volume can help to fill in this space right here. They're also really great if you're going to like Vegas, have some kind of big event coming up, and they're great. There's also Russian volume that I don't do because it's very time consuming. They take about 4 hours to complete. And they're similar to volume lashes, but we're putting 1-to-5 up to like 1-to-9 ratio as far as lashes. It gives it more of like a baby doll kind of look. It's not good for every day, in my opinion, but they're really, really pretty. So what are the benefits to wearing eyelashes? Why do you want them to begin with? They look and feel like real natural lashes. It helps to eliminate the need for mascara, eyeliner, the dreaded lash curlers that pull out your lashes and it's dreadfully painful. You can wear them all year long. They're waterproof and they're permanently curled. They're available in different lengths, widths, and colors, so we can suit it to match whatever your needs are. And it just helps to change the entire look of your face. If you want more of a cat eye effect, we can do that. There's actually a thing called lash styling, another course that I took that helps to take all the features of your face and take those into consideration and give you the perfect lashes for the look that you want. What's my training? So I've been trained in both classic and volume by a great company called Minky's. My trainer was in Pennsylvania. She was fantastic and I still stay in touch with her to this day and ask questions. I call her my Polly in my pocket because she's just full of a wealth of knowledge. What's the length of the appointments? So typically, classic lashes are scheduled for an hour and a half. The fills are required about 2 to 3 weeks after, and those I schedule for an hour for each of those sessions. How long do they last? So typically your lashes shed about 1 to 5 lashes on a daily basis. So everybody's different, and your lashes also shed different times of the year. You just never really know. Just like the hair on your head isn't always growing at the same time, it all goes through different stages. Cosmetology 101. Things that also affect the retention of your lashes could be things like sweat, oily skin. If you're a swimmer, I know my ladies that work out and swim a couple times a week tend to need to fill a little more often than others. But as long as you get off all the sweat from your lashes, then you're totally fine. Water, not so much an issue as we originally thought. Before we used to tell you, hey, after we fill your lashes, you can't get them wet for 24 hours. Not true anymore. You actually only have to wait 4 hours now. It's the sweat and oils that are the biggest culprit for why your lashes fall off a little bit earlier. So you really want to make sure that you wash them every day and keep them nice and healthy. It's the reason we have lashes to begin with, to keep the dirt and bacteria out of our eyes. So obviously if you have longer eyelash extensions, you want to get all that gook out because I don't want to deal with it, but thanks. So how do I care for my eyelash extensions? There are some rules, and I will send you home with some aftercare that explain exactly what you're going to want to do at home. So some important things, and I'm going to read from my list to make sure that I don't miss anything. No touching, no water, sweat, or steam. Water for the first 4 hours. I would avoid sweat and steam for the next 24 hours just because lashes don't dry. They actually cure from the adhesive that I use. So that stuff is gonna break up the bond a little bit quicker. Please don't use waterproof mascara on your lashes. I really don't suggest you use any mascara on your lashes at all If you have to, just check with me and make sure it's a mascara that's approved for eyelash extensions. Of course, you can still wear your mascara on the bottom lashes totally fine. Be gentle. If you're a tugger and a puller, just try not to fuss with them too much. Your hands are dirty, plus you have oils on them, so just keep your hands away. Use only water-based makeup. Again, avoid anything oily, so no oil-based cleansers, eyeliners, anything like that. Anything that's around the eye, no oil. Just don't do it. Avoid sleeping on your lashes. Okay. If you are a face planter at the end of the day, your lashes are not going to last as long as anybody else. I am a face planter, I understand this. So if you can, try and sleep on your back or your side. They also make special eye masks that are kind of hollowed out so your lashes don't touch the pillow if you want to get crazy with it. Silk pillowcases are also really good to use because they help the lashes just glide over instead of getting caught on all of the little cotton pieces. Maintain your lash appointments with regular touch-ups. Again, about every 2 to 3 weeks is regular. Some of my clients can go 4 weeks, but it's usually my younger girls who just naturally have great everything and their skin looks perfect and I hate them. So they can usually go that 4 weeks. And the last thing is just have fun with them. Feel beautiful. It's amazing the look that lashes can change. A lot of my clients, and myself included, don't wear hardly any makeup when we have our lashes on because it just changes the entire look of everything. You don't need mascara, you really don't need eyeshadow. I don't wear eyeliner when I have them on. It's just amazing. So, when you come in for your consultation, I know you're gonna say, well, my friend Susie Q went down the road and she has lashes that are so long and they touch her eyebrows and I want those too. So I'm gonna be the bad guy and say that not everybody can get that look. The way that I typically measure what your length of extension should be is they shouldn't be longer than about 50% of what your natural lash length is. So, in the lash world, we measure everything in millimeters. So say you have a lash and it's 8 millimeters long. We typically don't want to go longer than 12 millimeters on that one lash, as long as it's nice and healthy. And in the world of lashes too, they range from about 6 millimeters as long as 15 millimeters. So 12 is still really long. 11s and 12s are typically about the average. So that's the rule of thumb. Does that mean that we can't break it? I love to break rules. So yes, sometimes, but I'm probably going to use more of the volume lashes, which are skinnier and they weigh less than a classic lash, and maybe we can put those on to help to give you that look. So what are the prices for eyelash extensions? A full set of classic lashes is $150 and the fills are $50. If you want to do a hybrid set, it's $175 for a full set and $65 for the fills. Volume lashes are $195 and the fills are $75. However, for my clients that are regulars who have been receiving classic for a little bit, a little while, and they're looking for something different, I will do one fill and upgrade them to a hybrid at no extra cost, just so they can see what it looks like with a little bit of the volume lashes in there, and it's amazing. It's the icing on the cake. So that's it for lashes, guys. If you have any questions on this topic, please feel free to shoot me a message. Facebook, Instagram, email, text me, whatever you have, I'm here to help. Have a good day.